Hey there, I'm Bill Parker, but you can just call me Uncle Bill. I'll walk you through 3 methods to efficiently retrieve live stock prices in Excel. We'll be covering the Excel built-in function, utilizing Google Finance and Google Sheets, and pulling data from Yahoo Finance. I concentrate solely on the stock price in this demo. You can apply the same logic to incorporate other relevant information. I've prepared an Excel workbook with several worksheets. Rename the first worksheet to Transaction. This is where we'll showcase the stock prices from our 3 methods. Feel free to add any columns you need. For this demo, I'm keeping it basic with stock code, Excel price, Google price, and Yahoo price. We'll come back to this page in a bit. Now, for the first and easiest method, using Excel's built-in function. You'll need a Microsoft 365 subscription. This function is not available for the traditional offline Office bundle. Rename the second worksheet to Excel Data. There are 3 columns here: stock code, stock name, and current price. Input your stock code, for instance, AAPL. This is the code that you'll use on the first worksheet. In the second column, type XNAS:\AAPL. XNAS is the exchange symbol of NASDAQ. Now, navigate to the Data tab, and if you're a Microsoft 365 subscriber, you'll see the stock icon in the ribbon. Click on it, and the cell will be transformed into a stock type. To obtain the price, move to the next cell and type =B2.price. The stock price will then appear. Let's enter more stocks here. Copy the codes to the second column. Click on the stock icon, and then drag the price cell to copy it to other cells. You can also add non-US stock. For instance, let's take Tesco, which is listed on the London Stock Exchange. Follow the same pattern. The code would be XLON:TSCO. Similarly, for stocks from Hong Kong exchanges, add XHKG before the stock code. The exchange symbols can be found on Microsoft's website, and the link is provided in the description below. Simple, right? Let's return to the Transaction page. Add Amazon in the stock code column. In the Excel price column, use a VLOOKUP function to fetch the price. The first parameter is the key. It should be the stock code here. The second parameter should be the entire range from Excel data. The third parameter is 3, since it is the third column in the range. Okay, it works. Now let's explore the Google Finance method. Before we begin, make sure you have a Google account. In Google Sheets, create a new file. Let's call it Google Data. The name is arbitrary and won't be referenced. Inside the spreadsheet, set up 2 columns: stock code and current price. Use AAPL as the key in the stock code column. In the price column, enter Google Finance. For popular stocks, you can simply enter the stock code without the exchange symbol. Therefore, you can use the stock code as the parameter in this case. The price will be automatically retrieved. Next, add additional stocks and copy the price column. Keep in mind that you can also fetch non-US stocks using Googlefinance. However, note that the exchange symbols differ from Excel. For the London Stock Exchange, use LON, and for the Hong Kong Exchange, it's HKG. Let's add Tesco and 2800 using these symbols. The link to the complete list of exchange symbols is provided in the description below. Once your spreadsheet is ready, you'll need to publish it to the web for Excel to retrieve the data. Go to File, Share, and select Publish to Web. In the pop-up window, ensure Automatically Republish when changes are made is enabled. Choose Entire Document and Microsoft Excel, then click Publish. Copy the web link provided. Now go back to Excel. Under the Data tab, locate the Get Data from Web icon. Paste the link, choose Sheet 1, and click Load. The data will be retrieved. Rename the worksheet to Google Data. For some automation, click any item within the table, then go to the Data tab. Click the Properties icon under Queries and Connections. Click the small icon next to the query name, tick the second checkbox, and set it to refresh every 5 minutes. Be cautious not to set this value too low. 5 minutes is generally appropriate. Return to the Transaction worksheet. In the Google Price column, use a VLOOKUP function to fetch the price. The first parameter is the stock code, the second is the entire range from Google Data, and the third is 2 since it's the second column in the range. Bear in mind that live data may exhibit price discrepancies as the delay period varies among different suppliers. In my experience, the delay in Excel is typically less than in Googlefinance. Now, let's explore our final method, Yahoo Finance. The idea here is to extract the price from the entire web page using the Import XML function. However, I must highlight that I don't particularly recommend this method. Yahoo Finance can alter its layout at any time, requiring you to adjust your settings accordingly. Nevertheless, feel free to give it a try. The process is akin to the Google method, but this time we're utilizing the Import XML function. Begin by creating a new spreadsheet called Yahoo Data. Add 2 columns, stock code and current price. In the stock code column, add AAPL. The Import XML function takes 2 parameters, the URL and the XML path. Now let's go to the Yahoo Finance webpage to understand how we can obtain these 2 pieces of information. Take note of the web link structure. It is finance.yahoo.com, followed by a slash, and then the stock code. Copy the URL, excluding the stock code. Return to the spreadsheet. In the price column, type =import XML and paste the link. Enclose this link in double quotes and append an ampersand, an, followed by the reference to the first column. This simulates the complete link. The second parameter is the XML path. On the Yahoo Finance page, hover your cursor over the price, right-click and choose Inspect. You'll see the full HTML. Pay close attention, move your cursor over Regular Market Price, then right-click and choose Copy. Copy full XPath. Paste it in the formula, making sure to enclose the text in double quotes. The price should appear. Add other stock codes and copy the price column. Unfortunately, this method doesn't seem to work for non-US market stocks due to a potential bug in the Import XML function. Once your spreadsheet is set, publish it to the web. Now go back to Excel. Under the Data tab, use the Get Data from Web icon. Paste the link, choose Sheet 1, and click Load. Rename the worksheet to Yahoo Data. Let's automate it again. Go to the Data tab, click Properties, and set it to refresh every 5 minutes. Return to the Transaction worksheet. In the Yahoo Price column, use a VLOOKUP function to fetch the price. The first parameter is the stock code. The second is the entire range from Yahoo Data, and the third is 2 since it's the second column in the range. Great, all 3 prices are up. Feel free to experiment with another stock. Once again, please note that these 3 prices will not match during market hours due to varying delay periods. If you want to force an immediate update of the data, you can click the Refresh All button located under the Data tab. And that concludes our walkthrough. I highly recommend using built-in Excel functions whenever possible. Googlefinance is generally reliable, although I have encountered issues, including significant delays in updates. Overall, it remains acceptable. If you encounter any problems or have questions, drop them in the comments. This is my first video, so if you find it useful, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be adding more helpful walkthroughs in the future. See you next time.